Welcome everyone to episode 10 of Rainy Day Let's Play's playthrough of Borderlands 2. Thanks for sticking with us. For this next section, I'm actually going to be taking a look back on what we've gotten through so far. We've been playing this for now. This has been the first 3.5 hours of Borderlands 2.
Huh. Nobody seems to be around. Just drive up and honk your horn. Maybe this won't be so hard after all.
And so far we've found out that we are Vault Hunters, that Handsome Jack is taking over the this world that we've been crash-landed on.
That don't look like one of our technicals. They're here for a hostage. Get them!
Oh, not that easy apparently.
You ain't getting to the dam that way, Peppermint. The Bloodshots ain't letting you in without a truck like theirs. Go see McKenna out in the desk. She'll hook you up with some skis up the wheels.
Apparently the model of our car is not correct. So, we have to go meet Ellie. So we started out our adventure, kind of thrown into it. Not really sure who our poor Saxton is, other than a helpless individual that just can't say much, but needs to help everyone all the time for some reason. We went through hordes and hordes of bandits to get to Sanctuary, which was apparently just the safe place. And now we're helping them out by... we've basically been chasing Soldier for the last 2 hours. And stuff. So now we're in bandit country, which is apparently more bandity than the country we're currently in. I guess they have helicopters now. That's what makes it. Alright, that technical car, that's what we're looking for. Hopefully Ellie can help us get one of those. Right now we're just trying to find Roland. And gonna just try to do the quest, do that. In trying to find Roland, we ran into Lilith the Siren, and her part in all of this is that she is the key to everything, I think, about iridium and stuff like that. She's just in tune with nature.
I should have killed your fat ass. I had the chance.
Sorry, what was that? You got to
To be fair, he was very full of blood, and that's where a lot of that's coming
that
from.
was awesome. Oh, howdy! I didn't see you there.
Welcome to Ellie's garage. So, for our first, as far as the critique end of things goes...
My brother Scooter told me you was coming. Don't get many visitors around here, especially not one so cute. Trying to rescue your pal Roland from the dam, huh? I bet you could fool those Bloodshots if you drove up in one of their custom trucks. I got one right over yonder that I crushed with the driver still inside.
Awkward.
My bad. Well, I got a vanilla technical in the shop and most of the parts we need. Just gotta doll it up with some more of the bandits' trimmings. Spikes, blood, skulls, that kind of thing. You could probably scavenge that stuff from the bandit patrols around here.
Yeah, probably could, but we're gonna go talk to Kenny Loggins.
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
If you haven't seen Top Gun, this may not make as much sense, but this quest is basically the response to Top Gun, the movie. So we started out this whole crazy Borderlands adventure talking about what Borderlands are as the literal sense.
And don't pay them any mind if they start calling you names. Just makes killing them that much more fun.
We are going to take ramps off of things in a car, because this is the car area.
That's cool. Of course, you make fun of the way she looks, so I have to tie you to a vending machine and set you on fire. But it's not as good, you guys are hanging out. It's fine.
Yeah, Scooter thinks it's cool. We talked about Borderlands in the very, very literal and broad sense about what that means.
Oh, by the way, I got my cat
and again. Just haul your fine self to my garage if you're needing a car.
Well, I guess we'll need a car up here or something. This would be a fun place to drive around for a little bit. They don't usually let cars in here, but they're gonna make an exception for me. I am the exception. Cars work just as well in here as they do anywhere else. With barrels and everything. After we also talked about Borderlands 2 as a RPG space western. We talked about what it means to be a cel-shaded AAA title from a smaller developer that's not a an Ubisoft or EA grouped up thing. They're 2K. They're not they're not Bethesda or BioWare. Their Gearbox studios a little bit smaller, a little bit more. What's the word? Intimate, maybe? Intimate's a good word. We'll call it intimate. Poor Marauder. He never had a chance. Oh, this guy's elite. He can do it. Or not. After that, we talked about ideas of challenge and privilege. We talked about skill acquisition in first-person shooters and RPGs and how those link up in this game. Where you have different ideas of how one can chunk skills together in playing these games, and so when you spend 100 hours playing a bunch of different kinds of games like first-person shooters, you start to get really good at them, and the games themselves, as they're being developed over time, change to reflect that and challenge that. Unfortunately, that makes it harder for people to get into playing video games. And we see that that's how some people get pushed to the outsides of playing games. After that, we brought in Ansel Dua's novella Borderlands and took a lot of insights about what the more metaphorical meaning of Borderlands has and how it affects the people that live there. We talked about us versus them and what kind of language how that can have an effect on others. We talked about the history of the U.S.-Mexican border, about the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, and we talked about Custer's last stand in the Mexican-American War and how the language of that changed over time. Ooh, got some class mods, and none of them are for us. That's okay. We'll find more. Hopefully. We talked about borders as invisibilizing and how culture defines, the dominant culture defines where borders are. And despite what those people have to say about that. What is this? It looks like it's where it's at. Oh, no, it's down here. Oh well. Spatial reasoning. Later on, I guess this was about episode 5, I believe, we started talking about emergent gameplay. Oh, let's pour gasoline tank. We'll finish it off. We'll let it finish them off. Just walk away. Perfect. Called that one. God bless these barrels. They're my best friend. So we talk about emergent gameplay, we talk about the patterns within a game that are not intentionally designed or programmed as play experiences. And what I said then was that since games are such dynamic systems that not every single thing can be organized or designed with what's going to happen in mind, what the players are going to do. I don't know if they necessarily had planned that I would be driving my car around this area, but that's something that happened, and I will be, facing the consequences for that. I'm gonna kind of jury-rig this, hopefully not explode. In the meantime, it will be very, very helpful. and or lazy. The fun parts about emergent gameplay is that if a designer can control those aspects well enough to match themes of the games and what happens, and sometimes that's as simple as copying an old design mechanic and then remaking that as your own for your own purposes. And that was the idea of Binding of Isaac was, oh, I like this, what is it called, roguelike? I feel like that's what the mechanic's called, I forgot. Let's take this roguelike mechanic. What does it really mean to me? It really means this idea of loneliness, and then the designers explore that to the fullest potential. That way you can control what emergent gameplays mean. We talked about how Borderlands doesn't necessarily do that, and how the game kind of suffers because of it. Instead of exploring what players do, it kind of tries to manipulate how players play the game just using math. Which is, as people have found, doesn't necessarily make it fun as much as it's just repetitive actions over and over. As for some people. Oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck in, the car is stuck. Well, that's awkward. We'll have to find another one. Stupid car. Guess this place was not meant to be car friendly. Oh, slag barrel, come on, help a brother out. There we go. Poor Goliath. Never had a chance.
Sentry gun prime.
After that, we talked about what Let's Plays mean to us. You included. We're all in this together. Talked about the different ideas. This was 2 episodes ago. Episode 7 was talking about Let's Plays and the different kinds of effects they have on people, and how I feel like they can be used as an expressive and critical medium of games. And we're 10 episodes into this Let's Play, and it's like, wow, this is all we've gotten this far. We've talked about this many things in the now 3 hours of content. 3.5 maybe. Even though for this we are just, picking up volleyballs and... Come on, last one.
You almost got everything.
There we go.
Don't bug out now.
Oh, sorry, one more after this. And then we'll see the end of this this mission. It's pretty spectacular. Don't want to spoil it. I'm just super excited. Wow, this is one hell of a case. Full of pistols, which is not necessarily helpful, but exciting. We'll have something new to play with. We'll just grab a bunch of these for kicks. Everything out. Purge. This is an inventory purge. Nope, that one's expensive. Let's not get rid of that. Yep, out. Everything out. I don't have that character. You're out. You've been evicted from my inventory. So, now we're... Oh, no, then I came back. The last episode I came back to talking about Anzeldu's book, and we finished it up. And we really got into how Borderlands are represented in video games and in this game. Nope, that car's still stuck.
They kicked me out because they thought I was cheap. That must have buzzed their towers. No more sweaty slow motion volleyball for you jackasses. I got the need to seed. Crap, those are the guys who kicked me out.
This quest is done. I'm out of here.
Away.
By the way, those were all lines from Top Gun. Oh, crap. I have to finish them off. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, now that I've thrown myself off the mountain... Oh, my car is up there! I know what I'll do. I'm just going to teleport to my vehicle. Problem not solved. Oh god. These shirtless men. Oh no. I hope this gun can help me out.
Not dead yet.
Wow, these guys are brutal. They are hardcore and they're destroying me. These guys like are elites. They don't take shit. Alright, one more of them. Where'd he go? So, that's what they look like, by the way. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Top Gun. I only know a lot of Kenny Loggins music. A little too much. Actually, I should look at that. I should listen to more music. Note to self: listen to more not Kenny Loggins. Okay, so I went down one time for each shirtless man.
Yeah, come on back.
We'll just not talk about that. We'll just hide our shame. We'll jump off the mountain, catch a ride at the bottom. Out of here. Perfect 10. Nailed that landing. Oh, I totally forgot that our last episode we talked about the idea of militarism in games and what that can be, how that can be explored. Which that one's a tougher one. That's such a tough idea to talk about because of how close our culture is in it, and a lot of my cultures, both gaming and where I live and how I've grown up,
That's one part down.
make it very tough to talk about especially in mixed company. But it's something that's important to me, and I thought that it was something that I don't know, I wouldn't want to say I needed to get it off my chest or anything, but there's a lot of things that can be explored in that. Alright, let's take out some technicals and we'll turn both of them in at once. Nice and easy. Unless we blow up first.
Just finished prepping my truck for those bandit parts. Just get a few more and we'll be good to go.
Alright, where are we headed now? We gotta find some more of these technicals, blow them up, and we'll be on our way.
Out of the way.
Ready for another 10 episodes now that we've caught up. What other things can we talk about? I mean, we've caught up to now, to the present, so now I have to, like, what, look to the future? Could give you sneak peeks of what I'm going to be talking about in the next few episodes. Or I could save them and not tell you at all. Or I could just stop right now and not make any episodes ever again. But I won't do that. I'll never do that. This will be going on forever. You will be 67 years old. And I'll be here. I'll always be here. And that technical will not be here. Nope. That technical is over. Oh cool, these technicals all have different weapons on top of them. This one's a stinger, the other one was something else. But they've got like buzzsaws and stuff. And rocket launchers. That is interesting. Also, good to note, they have multiple people on them. My knowledge of this is that as a multiplayer game, you can use technicals as transportation devices. And although they are pretty slow and hefty... Okay, yeah, Headhunter is buzzsaws. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Keep it up.
Although I'm not sure how useful it is.
Our bandits from having a ride that'll fool those bloodshots.
You know, I mean, buzzsaws or high-speed bullets. Not to be picky, but... The nice thing about these technicals having people in them means that I get XP for each of them.
Handle whatever the bloodshots dish out, but I generally don't like letting them get tortured any longer than I have to.
Alright, let's go exploring Ellie's area. She's probably got some more technicals to blow up around there. Hello? Anyone? Nobody wants to come out and play? Nothing in that garage or anything? Any choppers? I don't think the choppers actually give me anything. Gotta destroy technicals, but somewhere around here. This place is huge. This place is so much bigger than all of the other places that we've been so far. Luckily, it's nice and open. Oh, there's a buzzard. It's not gonna help us, but we can give it a go. Cute. I think we killed everyone in the desert. There are no more bandits. We have... There's only spider ants. We have changed the entire ecology of this place. I hope their families aren't too bummed. You know what I really think? Every time I see the groups of bandits in their like single camp, you have that moment of like they kiss their children and partners goodbye, and they're like, I'm gonna go take care of this vault hunter who's stepping in our properties. They're trying to play to this. I need to defend my land before they steal all my stuff, which is naturally what happens. And then like there's a tearful goodbye, and then the vault hunter comes in and just completely wipes out everyone, and they all respawn back in their homes. And they're like, nope, he stole our stuff again. What a dick. That's the not as sad ending. Because they just respawn. I mean, I respawn, they respawn. You know, that's the natural way of things. Except for Handsome Jack, because he's off planet. Right? I don't know. That makes sense to me. Also, it's very not fair if you're Handsome Jack. I don't know what he's thinking. His exit strategy is poor compared to ours. Man, this whole place is desolated. Oh. I missed some of the parts from those technicals back there. Okay. So there's some parts that are just kind of hanging around that I never found. There they are. Oh, see, they even light up now. If I had this quest marked the whole time, we wouldn't even be here.
Just bring 'em back and we'll get you rolling.
Oh, this car. This car is an ass. So for our last couple of minutes here, I'm going to talk about our next few episodes. We're going to talk about... Oh, let's talk about... I have something set up for gamification, which is a big buzz topic right now. It has been for the last year.
Anytime.
Damn it, Loggins. That's right. That's what you get. Talking about Handsome Jack's mining project. How that represents real life.
Over there. Let's make some modifications and you'll be good to go.
Ooh,
All right, looking
pretty.
good. Now we just gotta get in the catch-a-ride system.
Ooh, is this how they make catch-a-rides? Oh my gosh. They are digitalizing that car. And it's gone.
Groovy! Now you construct one of those bandit-looking things from any of my brother's catch-a-rides. Come back and see me sometime, you son of a bitch.
Okay, that's pretty much the coolest thing ever.
To stop setting my customers on fire. I can take care of myself.
Although, what does that mean for living organisms?
How that's made of me. I think they're trying to mock me or something. But that design is badass.
Could you scrap some of their cars and bring me a few of those ornaments?
Alright, well that'll be the plan for the next episode. We can talk about what data means later, maybe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next 10 episodes.